Your dwarves are constantly training. Your dwarves are constantly training like strength skills by hauling stuff. Children are learning observation and basic combat skills by just existing. Whereas in adventure mode, you start as a very weak thing, fighting against the default strength things, which are likely stronger than, you know, your average dwarf normally is in fort mode. So the result here is, I think people don't generally realize the fact that you're a lot weaker in adventure mode than most likely your average dwarf is in fortress mode. So when like 20 farmers in fortress mode beat a giant to death, they're likely stronger than most adventurers already because they've been sitting there passively training strength and other things the whole time. Look at the size of that army. That's a pretty small one compared to the other one. I'm just going to walk away. So we should start an adventure as a baby. That would be a very boring adventure. Thankfully, you can't do that. Yes, you really must wish that this game was boring, don't you? Or you just want me to die. One of the two, which is fair. I kind of want to die sometimes. Okay, well, let's just explore. Wait, what's in that? Oh, the troglodyte's right there. Let's go kill that legendary troglodyte. That'll be doable. There's more things to brag about. There's also an army moving. What, hauling 1,000 plus? Not rocks, boulders. That's why it's good to let adventurers live in fortresses for a while. Yeah, or just, you know. I don't trust that to not freeze. He says that and then paths across it anyway. Ironically, this is the most dangerous thing that I've done since getting to these towns is crossing this river. Okay, whew, made it. It's always the biggest butt clench. I don't need to find a small animal and train on it. Like, I have a question. I'm trying to make this stream interesting, Vukruk. If you're talking to me, which I'm not sure if you are, is your goal here just to get me to punch a turkey repeatedly? Because I don't think that's entertaining. I think adventuring around and trying to find stuff is much more interesting. Yes, Space Pants. And now we're getting attacked by wolves anyway, so you guys get to watch me fight animals. Let's block your bite. Your haulers strangled them. Nice. They're probably already stronger than most adventurers just by doing that. Okay, let's attack the first one. I'm gonna attack... Actually, no, I'm not going to attack the one that's attacking me. I'm going to attack the one that's attacking me with a precise bite. I'm going to go for a lash on the head. We'll make it a multi-hit. That's going to be a quick hit. They're all going to be quick hits. Let's go for this one, who's recovering from attacking me with bites. I'm going to go for that attack of opportunity. I'm going to make it a quick hit. And then the last one, I'm going to block with my shield. And then wait. I miss. Okay, great. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I started leveling this character... Northwest, let's dodge. I started leveling this character the day Adventure Mode launched, so 2 days ago. I'm, like, we are not a weak character. It's just I'm not a god yet. We'll get there, but let's keep it reasonable. It's the reason, like, the worst thing you can do as a Twitch streamer while playing a game like this is listening to everything chat says. 'Cause if I did everything chat told me, I'd be dead. This character would have been dead a long time ago. Do paved roads speed up dwarfs' walking speed like in Factorio? You mean in fort mode? No. But it does give them happy thoughts, and it does stop trees from growing, which is useful. Get a tricky strike on the upper body. Let's just do a quick flash. The other two miss. Coming, attacking with precise bite. I'm gonna dodge west. Let's just do a quick strike in the body. It's now vomiting. The other two missed. Let's dodge northeast. Let's hit you in the head with a quick lash, even though it's a difficult strike. I have hit those a couple of times. Let's lash you in the neck with a difficult strike. Nope, missed. There's only one I could hit. My God, I'm getting phone calls. Hold on, I'll be right back. That is the first legitimate wrong number I've gotten in years. Like, he read out the number he was looking for, and it was my number, but with one number wrong. It was a business. Somebody who mowed lawns, apparently. Odd. That or a very ineffective scam. I have to answer random numbers right now because I'm waiting on so many things that it's like, oh God. Hopefully shit'll calm down in like 2 weeks. I haven't save scummed once. I have been saving in case the game crashes. But I haven't actually gotten a single crash today. Although that doesn't mean I should get cocky. How do you check to see if it's cold in ASCII? I would say the same way you do before, or you do in non-ASCIIs. You hover your mouse over the thing, and then it says it's cold. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I've played maybe 90 seconds in ASCII in adventure mode. There's a hotkey for it though. What's the hotkey? Oh, maybe there isn't hotkeys on those. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody who plays in ASCII. Yeah, and just ask chat how close we've come to dying a few times. Okay, that's the first wolf down. Let's go for the lower body on another one. The one in front of me. I'm just gonna dodge. There's too many of them in this wolf stack. Actually, no, not block. I need to dodge. Oh, can I not dodge? Did I get bit? No, I can't jump. Okay, let's just jump. Okay. I'm just gonna get the ones that are injured away from me and like split them up a little bit. Although realistically, I think I've got maybe one full stream of progression before I'm more or less a demigod. I just need some better gear. You need a sharp implement to carve bones. So as a bladed weapon or a sharp rock. And all you need to make a sharp rock is 2 rocks, so it's unconscious. Let's go for the one that's attacking me, but I blocked it. Let's just jump down here. As long as it doesn't bite me, I should be good to just bump attack them now. You don't see how it's possible to win without more help. Sneak in at night. But I'll tell you this. There should be a line of dialogue in that first chosen mission that more or less just says, you may want to train a little bit first. Because you may want to train a little bit first. Just a little bit. Like, you don't need much. You just need a little bit of wrestling. Because it is very much a skill check or a knowledge check. Like, do you know how the wrestling system works? Can you disarm people effectively? Have you played around with the stealth system? It does require a little bit of game knowledge to win. Like, they're not hard, those missions, but they're certainly not easy. I guess better example, they're very much completable. But okay, so there's 2 here. That's concerning. I'm actually... one of them's a goblin cave. Okay. So one of these caves has goblins in it. The other one has the troglodyte that I'm looking for. But, like, I would train a little bit. Or but at the very least, attack it under the cover of darkness. If you attack it under the cover of darkness, you'll have a much easier time. Because they'll be asleep. Or everybody but the, like, cultist in the first layer will be asleep. The cultists don't sleep. Okay, so it's north, apparently. Cave entrance. Gonna go north until it says south. Okay, now it says south. Hearing sounds I don't like. Just go here. And then wait. Yeah, do not think that... Do not even attempt to fight honorably. Fight as dirty as you can. Let's just wait for 2 hours. Just looking for a hole in the ground. It says west. Oh, now I need to sleep anyway, so whatever. I would say miners pick for fights. Or pick fair fights. With a pickaxe. Thankfully, miners generally axe before they pick. Okay, so I'm just looking for a ramp going down. So let's actually turn this on. This might make things easier. Oh, bunch of noises down here. So things in the trees. Game is telling me I'm in combat, but if I am, I don't see it. Oh, there's the cave. Found it. It's funny, though, that... Oh, hey. I found a goblin spearman. Spearman. Look at him. He's so cute. Hello, Gobby. So this isn't just a cave. This is a cave down to the caverns. Anybody want to go see what lies below? Kind of surprised I haven't seen a trap yet. Yeah, this must be the goblin cave. Can also appear on the roof of the cave too, yeah. Cave spider silk webs. Nothing too threatening just yet. Whoops. Well, that was a mistake. I once went into one of these and it was suddenly full of water and all I can think is aquifer. At least this will be easy to get out of. This is a deep one. You're scared of what? I'm more scared of the surface where we came from. Where those demons are. Oh. Oh, wow. Actually, that's the bottom of it. Huh. No, it doesn't go to the caverns. That's kind of funny. And here I was thinking it would go down to the caverns. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, if you click on a wall, your character auto-paths to the top of it if they know where it is. Which I think is actually a bug. It's just a bug I like using. A ad is about to run. I'm gonna go take a toilet break. I want to be right back. It's okay. The toilet is A-okay. I wouldn't want to break the toilet. That would be awkward right before I move out of the apartment. You're going to have to get used to suppressing the urge to mine every vein of ore when you're playing adventure mode. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. Bepo. Did I need to break pinkies to train? No. I could have gone and started punching wild animals. Why did I do that? Because it's more entertaining to watch from an audience perspective. Do I need to do exploity stuff to level a little bit quicker in the early game of adventure mode? Sure. I'm a streamer. Do I need to do that? No. I do it because I'm a streamer and because I don't want it to be boring in the beginning of me doing a task or a thing or a gimmick. Is that stuff necessary? No, it's not at all. So northwest is the next cave. Oh, this is the cave I was looking for. This is the type of cave I was looking for in the first place, because apparently there's a troglodyte that lives in this one. Yeah, empty troglodyte cave. No pinky should go unbroken. I mean, to me, it's only unimmersive if you do it. So if you find something you don't want to do, don't do it. Now I'm getting attacked by wolves. There's too many wolves in this area. I want to kill more wolves. I've killed plenty of wolves already. Just run away. Go fight the rats instead. Or don't. Okay. Just need to block all of the lines of sight. Now I'm tired. Okay, that's bad. Grr. I could fast travel if I wasn't near this cave. This cave is very inconvenient. Heavy lash in the head with my whip. Wolf falls over and is now going to die of suffocation. See ya, wolf! What? Sandberg? We'll just let it be. It's fine. Live and let live. Oh, I'm on wolf packs. Gotcha. Okay, so this thing is following me. What is it? Oopsies, wrong button. I don't know why those wolves want me to kill them, because, like, I've already got plenty of food in my inventory. Who enters my domain? I don't see nothing. Why are you following me then? Well, that was a groundhog that I attacked by mistake. Whoops. Oh, is it the giant flies, maybe? Possible. Bellinair, thanks for the raid. Hey, chat, can I get a round of beers? For Bellinair and Raiders. Were you, hammer watching today? I'm trying a loft? What's that? Also, don't forget to hit that heart button up at the top of the stream. Chat. Go give Bellinair a follow. Friend of the channel. Lovely individual. You know, I don't know if anybody else in chat does this, but whenever somebody abbreviates a title of something down to just letters, very common thing that people do, right? Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yay, it's a mysterious dungeon. Down to just letters. My brain always reads it out loud in my head. So Hoey is fun, apparently. Or Howie? I don't know how else you'd say. So there's a mysterious dungeon north of me. It's middle of the day. I think I'm going to sleep for 5 hours. Did we kill the Etten? I didn't even go looking for the Etten. I did kill a Minotaur, if that's what you're thinking of. But I've not encountered an Etten. I haven't even tried to kill an Etten, so I'm not sure where the Etten is coming from here. I also killed a assassin bug brute. There we go. I'm no longer overburdened. What's my carry capacity? Damn! I should eat the peculiar jam, because that stuff's heavy, apparently. That's a big owl. Excuse me, Hooters. Just gonna walk around you. Let's wait for 2 hours. 3 hours? 3 hours. Go at him in the cover of darkness. So if I'm not mistaken, the area that I'm heading to, this mysterious dungeon, this is usually the second or third quest you'd get from a... Oopsies. From a temple. Whoo! That's probably what the owl said. I saw a great horned owl recently. It was terrifying. There were 2 caves, and there was one was goblins. Oh, no, the other one had a troglodyte in it. Or an otter. But I just kind of gave up. Like, I don't care that much. Survival builder where you turn flying islands into a sky ship. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think I've seen trailers for that. Although there's like a few of those. So there's like a couple of games where like there's one where you're building like airships. There's also the one that's more of a city builder. I think, isn't this like a sequel to another one of those airship builder games? It may be. Anyway, was it good, Bellinair? Did you like it? Have a good time? North. Still heading north. Still claims to be north. I'm following this up here. That's a big tree. There it is. Let's pick the lock. Oh, hello, Goblin. Oh, I see Goblin sleeping. Sleepy Goblin. You're the one. You're the scary one. I'm gonna greet the dwarf shaman, and I say, "My name is Baci Bellmouth, the Brilliant Page," and they say, "Let us stop this pointless fighting." Well, then stop this pointless fighting. You're the one starting it. I'm just gonna parry you with my whip, and check what's in your inventory. Is what I'm gonna do. Oh, you have a primordial cloud stuff amulet. The air swirls around the side. I want that. I want it. Okay, so I'm going to put my weapons away. And I'm just going to, because they attacked me and missed. I'm going to grab their right arm, which I do successfully. Oh, no, I don't. I missed. I thought I did, but... Oh, no, I did. Okay. Wrestle using my right hand. I'm going to lock their shoulder. I'm going to break their arm. Now they've dropped their shield. With my other hand, they're attacking me with everything they got. I'm going to go for their helm. Actually, no. I'm going to go for their amulet. They kick me, but it was deflected by my gauntlet. But it does hurt my elbow. I'm going to gain possession of that amulet. I think the game is doing the thing again where, like the audio just stopped again. I gain the amulet and equip it. So now I should have another power, which is propel away. And I'm going to propel you away. See ya. Bye. And then I'm going to restart the game in the main menu so I get the music back. Still alive and well and in my inventory. Bread dwarf. It's like a bread maker. What does the amulet do? It gains the I now have force push. Here, I'll show you what it does. I found one of these in this world on a different adventure a while ago, and it was great. Push magic is exceptionally strong, YouTube chat. You can push demons into pits with it. It is exceptionally strong. In fact, I would probably say it's the best one you could have. And send them flying, you just do that. That's great until you jump onto an enemy that's actively trying to stab you, and then you could just, like, skewer yourself, but yeah. I had, on another adventure in this world, before adventure mode released fully, I had 2 of these force push amulets, and so it was never on cooldown, basically. So I could just, like, perma-stun lock somebody against a wall. I slam him into the obstacle. Let's shoot an ice bolt at him. Which hits him in the mouth, and his left cheek is cloven asunder, or their left cheek? Her left cheek is cloven asunder. I'm then going to spit, because it's the other ability that I have, which collides with their leg. Okay. Now I need to wait for it to come off cooldown. There you go. Propel away is now off cooldown. They slam against the wall again. I can now launch an ice bolt at them, which strikes the broad dwarf axe dwarf shaman in the right lower arm, chipping the bone through the dress that they're wearing. My hand has something in it. Oh, is my ability to grasp impaired? Ah, yeah, that's the problem. Just gonna keep moving out of the way until I can propel away. Slam them back into the wall. I'm no longer injured because my potion kicked in. Oh, wow. Ended up underneath them. I'm actually going to dodge 1 tile north. Whew. Very narrowly missed me. I've got propel away off cooldown again, so let's propel you away. Begone! Fucked. Smacks into wall. Do this. Grab bolt. Fire another bolt at them. The spinning icicle strikes them. It just bruises. Man, I need to stop moving. I need to just wait for them to move on to me. I can go for a heavy hit on their head because they're stunned, which I nail. Lands them in the head with a silver whip, bruising the muscle and chipping the skull through the steel helm. Morning, Megu Kit. How's things? No, I really want like 2 or 3 of these propel away abilities, because if I could have like 2 or 3 of them, I could maybe take on that army. Slams you into an obstacle, because like when they bump into each other, that stuns each other. They stun each other, but also, sure, I'll just scratch your neck. Because having the ability for them to stun each other is crazy, but also like just being able to push things away from you and not have to deal with them is exceptionally strong. You lash the broad dwarf shaman of Gales in the upper body with your silver whip, bruising the muscle and bruising the lung. Let's just go for your foot. So since you're stunned, I'm just going to do this. With this hand, I'm going to grab their helm, which I do successfully. I'm going to pull out my whip, and I'm going to try and parry them. Oh, I can't. Well, they're biting me. So instead, I'll just say, gain possession of the helm. I gained possession of the helm, so their helm is now equipped in my inventory. Thankfully, it didn't overburden me. As you can see, their helm is no longer on their head. I'm going to, propel them away, keep them stunned. They slam into the obstacle. And now if I get a hit in on their head, they're just dead. Okay, I hit them in the head with Silver Whip, which bruises it. Okay, if I get a good hit, if I get a direct hit on their head, now they're just dead. I lash them with the Silver Whip, which chips the skull. through their face veil. Oh, they also have the face veil, right? Yeah, that gives them some defense as well. I'm gonna dodge east. No, I need propel away to be off cooldown. Recovering from attacking me with bites. Let's whip them again in the head. The upper part of the spine has been torn. You know, it's really good that they made it so that these dudes don't generally have the magic potions in their inventory because they were like almost unkillable when they had those. There we go, now you're dead. I can drop their helm. You had paralysis? Was it permanent? Can you get magic for dwarves in fort mode? So the magic is okay, so two things. One, this is mostly an adventure mode feature right now, XXL. The way this game's development generally works is stuff is added to one of the two modes and then ported to the other mode later. So it's primarily an adventure mode feature. You can get them by visiting mysterious dungeons like this one. They're called mysterious dungeons on the overworld when you generate a new world. They also have healing potions. However, if you play as an adventurer and carry one of those items into your fortress, then in theory, these guys are all sleeping, I can just walk past them. Then in theory, you should be able to use them. I haven't been able to make them work, though. So I do need to pull that lever. Is your helm better than that one? I have a steel helm. Also, these are goblins, and that was a dwarf, meaning I couldn't equip that helm. It's too small. I'm a human. Humans are bigger than dwarves. And so because I'm so much bigger than all these characters, it doesn't really matter. I'm not even gonna look because I can't equip it anyway. I could equip the shield or their weapons, but that's it. Oh shit, there's another cultist. Are you sleeping? Oh, you are. What's in your inventory? Aw, man. How about you? I was really hoping that they'd have another primordial item. Nope. Okay. Well, that's a huge buff to us. Any particular reason I picked a human over a dwarf? Dwarves are stronger. And this is a challenge. Also, I wanted something that had gear available. That was easy to find, which is why I was like, I'm just going to play one of the basics characters so that gear is easily acquirable. And also because I usually play dwarves. I don't know. Bunch of reasons. Also because I wanted to go hunt the dwarves in my fortress that are very far south. That's the actual end goal for this adventure, is to travel all the way to Winterthrone and kill the vampires. But, as is with sandbox games, I'm just getting distracted constantly, because that's what this game does. Did they move it? I haven't generated a world since the last patch? I don't think so. Any word on them moving the mod loading button? Because I have no idea. I might as well sleep in this tree, because I'm in it. They don't. Dwarven. They don't. They can go berserk. And start attacking all enemies, but that only really happens if you're about to die. It's like, oh, you're almost dead. The reason I'm not playing a dwarf is because I didn't want martial trance. I decided not to play an elf or a goblin because elves don't have good gear. I don't like their gear at all. And so I didn't want to have the elves' gear for starters. And I can just go north, I think. Let's just go around this way. I don't want to cross that river in case I get frozen. So I'm just going to mirror it. Elves wear dwarf-size equipment. In adventure mode, anyway. But I just didn't want to be somebody who didn't need to sleep. Because that's boring. I like sleeping in adventure mode because then you get ambushed. Not getting ambushed is boring. Elves and goblins don't need to sleep. They do get tired in combat, though. Why is my name Blind? Why is your name Jigs? My name's Blind because I'm legally blind. It started off as self-deprecating humor and it just kind of stuck. You actually didn't know elves didn't need to sleep? They can, but they don't need to. It's not even the sleeping though. It's the no doesn't need to eat or drink thing. Like that does make adventure mode too easy, in my opinion. How can you type without a brain, Jigs? Yeah, experiments also don't need to sleep, which I just don't like playing as experiments. I like to be able to see my weapons, which is actually like the biggest... Like the fact that you can see your weapons now in adventure mode is enough for me to just not want to play animal people or experiments. Do they photosynthesize? I don't know. I mean, it's very easy for me to ban you without a brain, and I don't have a brain. But you should try and locate yours instead of just being a dumbass, which is what you're doing. Feeling spicy today. Do you get the unusual potions? They're in the mysterious layers and mysterious dungeons. Why are you being mean? Because you're being mean? You come into my chat and you ask me why my name's Blind. I tell you. And then you're like, well, then how can you play? So you're just being a jackass. So if you want to be a jackass, you get responded to as such. I do not feel safe enough to travel. I wonder why. They run away from me. Damn right. Damn right. You were just asking? Uh-huh. Well, you've asked all that you're going to get responses to. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. Continue to ask stupid questions, get responded to like what you are, which is somebody who's being a jackass. You did it to yourself. All right, let's go over here and pick this up. Pick this up. Anyway, we can be friends if you agree to, you know, not do that. Ah. All right, well, let's just make everybody's life easier then in the YouTube chat. I'm just... They're not really bad at... Well, actually, I mean, maybe they're really good at this. They're really good at getting a mute put on their head. For anybody in Twitch chat who's confused, it was a, why is your name blind? I answered with some sarcasm, followed by, how can you play if you're blind? Which I respond with, well, you're just being a dumbass now, and being intentionally ignorant. Go use a Google search, basically. Followed by, okay, well, we can be friends if you stop being a jackass. Okay, they stop being a jackass, and then they say, why are graphics so bad? I'm like, all right, see you later. Like, there's some things that I don't have the energy for, and that'll get you a 24-hour mute. Not even a ban, just I don't feel like dealing with this today. Maybe tomorrow. Is it possible to make a magician, if not be possible in the future? There are many ways at this point to get various magic powers. I don't know what you mean by magician, so I can't say definitively yes or no. But there are multiple ways to get different kinds of magic-ish powers. All right, so I'm going to pick up all of these items individually. Put them into my backpack. So many silver coins, holy shit. Then fill my backpack and my flask. Okay. Sun is low in the eastern sky. That means morning. 'Tis in fact morning. But Justin B, yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. An ad break is about to start, so when the ad break starts, I will save the game. That's a giant moose. You know, as a Canadian, I am terrified of normal moose. That is spooky. That is terrifying. I mean, to give you an idea, I need to figure out how big that is, actually. To give me an idea,
Hello, adventurers.
A human is... Salva, thank you very much for the 13th month. Welcome back, mate. Can I get a round of beers? A human approximately is maximum size 70,000 centimeters cubed. So let's just, for sake of discussion here, assume that I'm that big. A giant moose... maximum possible size is 4.257750 million centimeters cubed. So it's 4,257,750 centimeters cubed. Makes work go by so much faster. Happy to help, Silver. Happy to help. I'll be completely honest with you. I have no idea how to convert centimeters cubed into America units, so you can figure out how to do that with Google yourself. Can you tame it? I don't think you can tame wild animals. You can claim tamed animals, but like, what I would do if I wanted to tame it is I would start a fort like right here. Not unless it's tame. I could kill it, probably, but I don't really need to. You know, as a Canadian, I've been forced to learn both systems, and I'm astonished by how many Americans don't just learn both systems. That being said, probably just a meme most of the time. Especially considering the only proper unit of measurement is bananas. Americans being Americans. Yeah, typical Americans. Speaking of animals, you guys want to go visit some elves? They might have some tame animals that are fun. That's a pretty big army over there. This is my first time visiting elves in this entire run, now that I think about it. Should probably put my weapons away. Enjoy your look, Silvershy. Don't know who that is. So let's just agree to disagree because I can't confirm nor deny whether or not I look like this individual. Clipper. You remind me of every other piece of text I see in my chat. And this is a pretty abandoned elven town. No voices, nothing. Nobody in the trees. Blossoming cherry trees, though. Oh, so holy shit, those are some tall-ass trees. I don't know what that means. Cellular. I'm just going to presume that this is mostly abandoned due to the size of that army right there. Which on one hand, I'm kind of tempted to go visit, but I'm not going to. I am, however, going to go visit that one down there. I'm kind of hoping that these elves will have some tame, fun animals that I can claim. Uh-oh. I'm out of food. That I'm willing to eat anyway. It's fine. There'll be some on the ground. Gotta spot some lettuce. Let us harvest some food. Or some spinach. Either or. Getting close to the end of the month, too. Which means we're probably gonna start getting a bigger variety. What? Oh, that's a bean leaf. That looked like lettuce. Seeing things. It's a trick. I could just have waited until sunrise, but I just gotta get to the edge of this. They must not be growing them. Ah, there's lettuce. Ha! See? Lettuce. Let's place that extra lettuce. Sure, why not? Pull up my stuff. few more lettuce leaves. Let's move. We can't talk about Kelvin unless you bring Hobbs back into the discussion, guys. Come on. That's just mean. Hobbs is the better character, after all. Oh, this one actually has shaping trees and a market tree. Shaping trees are where elves make their crafts. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Oh, there's a human market here. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. At least I think that's a human market. Yeah. It is a human market. Well, that's kind of nifty. Seeing what they have. Peaches? Ooh. I heard they come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. Right. Living in harmony? Well, not living in harmony, necessarily. They're probably trading with them. So this is the market tree, this giant square tree. Which is down at the center there. Unless this is a human forest retreat. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. It's not a humans and elves living in harmony. These humans took over these places. Oh. I guess that makes a lot of sense. It's actually kind of a lot of them up here. Kind of surprised there isn't any elves here, though. There's usually, like, some bit of a mix. But no, they're doing the elf thing. Hanging off the bottoms of trees. Doing handlebars. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I die, I swear. Well, no, I didn't. It was just mildly terrifying. I don't like falling. Well, that kind of ruins the hopes and dreams of there being interesting animals here. All right, well, that's disappointing. So I've done a full circle. Now going back to that town that we started in. Guess we'll head east to the water floor. Let's drop down. Hungry and thirsty. Eat a leaf. Let's see if I can roll some more dice. Out of curiosity, chat, I've been asking this periodically as people are only just slowly getting time to put time into adventure mode. What do you think of adventure mode? You enjoying it? You just confused completely? You lost? Do you hate it, but you're enjoying watching? You playing and enjoying watching? I just wish the music wouldn't stop stopping like it does constantly. That is my only actual desire right now, is I just wish the music would stop stopping constantly. And it's not because like I've got the like time between songs cranked up either, I don't think. Yeah. Well, actually, no. You can only do that in Fortress mode. Blah. It is a populated temple. Don't get much time for playing fair. Living vicariously is respectable. That's sort of weird sound I've never heard before. There's a thin mist here? Huh. It's a little ominous. Empty pedestals. All right, well, no dice. I'm really hoping that what'll happen is as Fortress mode gets UI improvements and tweaks, I'm really hoping that adventure mode also gets little UI improvements and tweaks. Like really hoping. Ooh. Okay, I've got force push. Should we be ballsy, chat? Be a little ballsy. Let's sleep for 4 hours. Beans? Yes. I am failing to grab on this wall. There we go. Okay, finally canceled that action. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to click on the wall. I need to fall all the way down. Although it's probably actually pretty good for training. Well, let's see. I stream video games on the internet. I also make YouTube videos. I have a blog. I wish I could sleep more. I have a Patreon. Be able to grab that wall. So is this God dang it. Is this actually training climbing? I doubt it. Nope. I don't think it is. Wait, what was your job? But no, I do not work in IT. I stream, oh, you're a religious person. I stream about 40 hours a week already. And I make YouTube videos. I don't know what they've done with their walls, but they are crazy. But now that I've looked at the climbing skill, I'm just going to do this repeatedly. Because I'm really curious if this is actually training climbing. Yes, it is. That is, in fact, training climbing. Well, I guess that would be a way to grind up climbing really quickly. So there's a pretty big army up in here. There's some random pikemen and crossbowmen and... Oh, my god. Let's wait for 5 hours. May have to wait a little bit for the game to load. Pretty much, McKenna. Yeah. But no, I'm a full-time content creator. Queemer Will Curl. Do I pick up my tickets at Will Curl? Is that what this is? Alrighty, Queemer. Let's ask about the local ruler. The Society of Bushes rules Hugdale. Hugdale, sorry. Hugdale. The Society of Bushes rules Hugdale. Join me in an insurrection. No? Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, then in that case, let's ask about the area. Ask me when I return to my home. Why are you traveling? I'm on an important mission. Okay. Interrogate. Who do you work for? I serve no one. Well, they listen to me. Interrogate. What about your schemes? I do not scheme. Well, they listened. So they are, in fact, not scheming, and they do, in fact, serve no one. I'm going to comment on the weather. It's cold. And, become my hearth person. I cannot accept this honor. I'm sorry. Well, fine then. Let's ask about troubles. Got beasts and the missing treasure. Sure. What about the treasure? Ked search search up here. I can read. Wants wilted scribe the comedic days. The Gabbro crown returned. To cloud sparkled. I have no idea where it is. Well, how about you join me on adventures then? Where's Cloud Sparkled anyway? So days travel to the north. Oh, the Hydra attacked that place. Right. Dwarves live there. Hydra attacked it once. Join me on adventures. You twerp. Sorry, my duty's here. Well then, fine. Suit yourself. In that case, I'm gonna be silly, chat. Watch this. Fuss rogue g'day. See ya. Wait, did that not aggro them all? They're just like, what the fuck? Loud vocalization heard. He's no longer stunned. That also didn't aggro him. That's actually very... Hold on. Can I just... cause people to fly away? And not aggro them? Huh. Well, anyway. I guess they don't know I'm doing it. Well, cool. I can make people be gone. Hysterically easily now. Such as this. See ya. Must have been the wind, yeah. It's a shame, man. Oh, that's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. I'm just gonna real quick restart the game because I want the music to come back. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. Also, thanks for all the likes, YouTube. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Cleve? Firester. Also, I see you came over to the YouTube chat, or from the YouTube chat, Yakuri. I just looked over at it. There is a Skyrim mod for Dwarf Fort, but it's old and out of date. I shall restart game real quick. Here's hoping that that fixes the music stuff. Then there were 5? 5 whats? Pump them down the chasm. Throw them in the water and wait for the water to freeze. So because I can do that without aggroing them, I wonder if I can... I think actually what I'm going to do is just go to this temple over here. Because the water's frozen. Why can't I use different type of... Did they change the mythical gifts that you get? So you can get mythical items without doing those quests. I'm not doing those quests. Different religions have different items with different effects. So some worlds won't have that much variety. Some will have a lot of variety. Sweet. I've been blessed with a week's good fortune. So I have found 2 different effects in this world so far. So it's either ice spells or like wind spells, which is pushing, basically. I've heard about poison spells. I've seen blinding spells. Various things of that sort. But it depends on the world and how many religions you have. Because the different gods, I guess, quote unquote, make them, the items. You get the same spell 5 times? I would try doing a bigger world or an older world. One of the 2. That kind of scared the piss out of me. I fell through the ice. Anyway, it's fine. Terrifying, but fine. It's okay, I can swim. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to where those Dwarven Fortresses were, where the breakout into hell happened. Actually, no, let's test out these abilities. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to this mysterious lair, which I don't think I've cleared yet. It's just east of me. Except I'm going to attack them during the day instead of at night. I may have actually cleared this one. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So there's a goblin crossbowman and a goblin bowman. And they are going to immediately start attacking me. So I'm just going to blast you at the wall. And launch an ice bolt at you. They fire an arrow at me. And the fighting begins. So this one's still in midair. I'm going to throw a primordial cloud stuff at your head. Which missed. The flying steel bolt misses me. That's actually kind of terrifying. The Slim Goblin says, identify yourself. And I say, no, sir. This is a test of how strong I am at this exact moment. I'm going to propel you at the wall. And then I'm going to go for your head with a heavy hit because it's very square. Goblin in front of me is dead. The other one is now in the wall. And you I walk up to and go for a heavy hit in the head with my whip. That's 2 down. This is when you start being able to do stuff like this. This is when you can go, okay, yeah, I'm strong. Okay, so there is a dwarf cultist and 2 goblins up there. The dwarf cultist is wielding what? Steel bolts. A mountain gnome backpack? Oh shit, you've got curious wax. So that dwarf has what's the word I'm looking for here? A magic potion. But managed to miss with his crossbow. I'm going to shoot ice at him. Which actually cultist it hits them in the left foot. I need to disarm them. Let's throw something at you, maybe a coin. Okay. This goblin right in front of me, heavy hit to the head, which was actually parried by their pike. Check, can I get a round of beers for good luck? Let's do a heavy hit. I'm being very ballsy because this is me kind of stress testing this character. Whip them in the head. I made you drop your pike, which is what I need. I'm going to repel away and propel this guy away. Because he can't breathe. So him not being able to breathe is a pretty big deal. I can parry his attack with the stab, which I did. And then I'm gonna go for the head. I'm gonna go for a quick strike and lash you. Makes them drop their pike. Because you're on the ground now, I'm gonna go for the attack of opportunity on the neck with a quick strike. Which didn't kill them, but it did tear their spine, so they're dead. I think I'm actually just going to dodge east, which they missed. Dodge east. Capital X for abilities. Okay, moving towards this dwarf here. I dodged another bolt. I'll propel you away. Slam him into the wall. Going to do a heavy lash on their head. I was going to say they should have been stunned, but I guess not stunned enough. Line up a pool shot with the archer gobbo. I mean, that would be fun if you could pull that off. Okay, I'm actually going to dodge towards this goblin. Or not goblin, dwarf. Actually, fuck it. Let's just jump towards the dwarf. He dodges out of the way. So he's actually got pretty good dodge with whatever stats he's got. I've got a very square hit on his head, so I'm just going to go for a quick strike. And he dead. So that's this area cleared. That's how strong we are now. So, like, for some comparison to, like, what the beginning of a adventure's like, I would just get bodied here back when we started. But we've won. They're both going to die of suffocation. I can just walk around them now. Oh, ow. Let's just slam you into a wall. Ads are about to pop. I will pause the game or not move until the ads are done. When they're done. Oop, missed. Figuring out how to turn in artifacts to NPCs. What artifact are you trying to turn in? A quest that you were given, or are you trying to find somebody who had the NPC? Because if you found a person who had an artifact, go into the conversation screen, exchange items, and then simply offer it to them. I am a human. I am not a dwarf. And that's an in-video game question, I'm presuming. Also in real life. And they all got massacred at the same tower almost immediately? Ah. Both. Fangrape. An event says something about an artifact sword. Well, congratulations. You've stolen an artifact sword on behalf of somebody else. Man, I wish I could use any of this stuff. It's all small, though. There is a fancy gem. Try to put in my backpack. I could grab his quiver, actually. Don't need all those bolts, though. Let's get 5 of the bolts. There we go. Free throwing weapon. Sup, Wolfsire? You are not telling the truth. Well, neither are you. Fan great. Neither are you. Oh, okay. So you don't know how to bring that information back up? Well, you could add, in the rumors screen, which is like the hardest screen in the game to manage, Michael, you could spread the rumor of you having it. Somebody may also send bandits after you. I would just say, hey, cool new sword I have now. is what I would do. That's what I would do. It depends on what you're fighting. I'll say this. Those cultists in those mysterious layers, if that's what you're fighting, they're actually pretty tough at the start of a run. Like at the very beginning of a new adventure, like they're pretty tough. Orb Pant? What a name. I'm just gonna overworld travel because I'm heading back to those fortresses over there. What's up, Exultic? How you doing, Ulfsire? How's your weekend? Is there lettuce? There's some lettuce. I can't wait until it's summer in game so that I have more than just lettuce I can eat. Because the areas that I've been hanging around in, basically it's just lettuce. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much a, like, you're hearing about the sword from somebody who told the rumor usually. Rarely are they the original owner of the sword. It's probably been stolen 15 times, so congratulations, you have a sword now, is usually how that goes. The only time it's an actual quest is if you have a marker up here in the top right. But yeah, I'm really curious as to what you mean by that Spark of Death, because it seems about the same to me. And also Cooler, my artist who drew all my emotes, who plays way too much adventure mode, has been saying that it's actually less buggy. Like, he says there was a lot of AI or bugs with non-player interactions that used to be pretty prevalent that have all been fixed now. So I'd say that's pretty good sounding. There's a shrine there. That probably has a Titan at it. Yeah, uh-oh. Well, we're going to walk through this haunted forest. Because what could possibly go wrong? Oh, look, deer. Haunted, yes. Spooky. It's okay, we made it. If you hit Z and you go to skills, you have a little bar that fills up. Makes it pretty clear. Zombie wildlife is great training. Yeah. But it's not the wildlife that concerns me in haunted biomes. It's the things that ambush you at night. I don't want to get rained on by spooky weather and stuff. Things like that, you know. I wonder if them fixing that audio bug broke the music again. You just went to a tower as a chosen and 3 times one after another. Is that what you're doing first? Or to do a quest I was given, managed to kill 1 enemy in total. I think that this... so the easiest way for me to explain this is skill issue. Okay, so the chosen stuff is neat. Do not do the quest right away. They'll tell you to do the quest right away. Go collect the quest right away. But spend like an hour killing kobolds or chickens or wild turkeys or something. Or various other livestock. What is... Oh, a bear. Or various other livestock first, because you'll have a much easier time of it. Fussrow black bear? Let's shoot ice at you first, which chips the bone and propel you away. See ya, bear! Wouldn't want to be a bear. Stun bear. I'm just walking. I'm not even running. Nope. Nope. So you're stunned. Let's do a heavy hit on the head. And now you're still stunned. Heavy hit on the head. Chips the skull. It's impossible. Oh, that's disappointing. Ah, fuck it. Let's try it anyway. I missed. Well, I mean, it did say it was impossible, so I should have learned my lesson. Its ear sails off in an arc. Not bad. I think the triggers for the music are just a bit too specific. I wish that there was just like an ambient drone or something that went on in the background based on whatever biome you're in, and then it could kick into the different tunes in between those. Let's just quickly put my knife. Sure, fuck it, I'll put it in my quiver. My weapon's back out. Let's grab the 15 bear meat. It's fine. Not lettuce, yeah. We're finally not eating salad. Where are we at? Gotta go straight line, basically. East. Oh, gotta cross this. Oh, sweet, it's frozen. It's good when the water's frozen, because that means that if it thaws, the worst that can happen is I fall in the water. How do you see how much money you have other than the massive collection of coins you have in your bag? Don't use money for trading. Money is a throwing weapon. Use trade goods, and you have to estimate. Supposedly, if you have a high enough appraisal skill, you start to see the values of things. Now there's 2 songs playing. Tisk. Grr. Music's distracting. But, I mean, you can ask for coins. You'll get further if you just trade stuff that you've made, crafts and stuff. Can you tell that, like, they really have, like, forced an audio system into this game? Just gets more obvious with every month that goes by. How do you raise approval? Trading. Appraisal. Trading is how you raise it. The same way you raise every skill in Dwarf Fort is by doing it. Thanks, Bamf. Glad you like the videos. I wouldn't worry about it too much in regards to trading. There's just kind of treat it the same way you'd treat, or I treat Fortress mode. Well, I don't know how you treat Fortress mode, but how I treat Fortress mode, which is just give them too much and call it a day. The worst case scenario is you ripping yourself off, but as long as you're giving them items that you don't want, it doesn't really matter. Also, I love this song. This song's a goddamn banger. I'm still getting 2 songs playing. So if I go up to here and do this, I wonder. So turning the music off for Fortress mode turns off all the music? Okay, well, I guess they're all on one track now. You can't help it, and they're very bad. I'm too busy trying to decipher what chat's saying to really even notice the music half the time. So no, not really. I can't wait for your cover though. Like, all I really hope for from a video game soundtrack is to be inoffensive enough and not distracting enough that I can just talk over it. Can delve into dungeon-like areas in adventure mode? Oh, yeah. Although, if you go into dungeons right away, two things will happen. You'll probably get lost, and you'll probably die. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Okay, so there's a cave up here, which I killed. So Martyred Silver. This one supposedly is getting marched on by a demon army right now. Let's sleep for 8 hours. Kogan-san lyrics. Hematite's the first of summer, isn't it? Guess I finally made it to summer. I now get lettuce and black bear meat. You know what? Fuck it. We can probably roll another dice anyway. Well, this place is pretty busy. Although I have to be kind of cautious because there's always a very real chance they're just full of demons. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying the tutorial. I'll be completely honest. I never know if people are going to like my videos until I've released them. So it's always like, well, this is going to be the one that everybody hates. But I'm glad people are finding this one useful as well. Although that's probably just like, just how people are when it comes to making stuff. Everybody just presumes everybody's going to hate the things they make. At least when it comes to me, that's the case for sure. Really? Come on. No dice. You betrayed me. Gosh. My videos are fantastic. Oh, thank you. You know, it took me like 4 years, and I'm about to leave this building and probably never see him again. Apparently I'm whistling. Oh, I hear whistling. Huh. But I finally managed to explain to one of my senior citizen neighbors what I do for a living. And the way he interpreted it, I think, is kind of funny. He's come to the conclusion that I am an indie filmmaker. So I'm like, well, I stream video games on the internet, and then I edit that footage together into long YouTube videos. He's like, wait a second, so kind of like a producer? I'm like, no, not really. Like, I try to tell a story with some of them, and then some of them like are more like instructional. He's like, so you're a filmmaker? I'm like, not, well, I guess. It's not wrong. No, it's just not right. It's not accurate. I mean, sure. Like, you could say that I'm a production editor, but I mean, content creator is a crappy term. I also don't like the influencer. Just because there's a lot of crappy things that you're just automatically associated with if you accept that identifier, but there should be hopefully an accessible Dwarven Fortress. There it is. So this is a Dwarven Fortress. And these dwarves are getting assaulted by demons from underground. We're going to see if we can find it. Not in this exact fort, though. Just an online chill guy. Yeah, but for someone whose only interaction with the internet is words with friends, I don't think that like what I talk about would be particularly easy for them to like understand. A discontent creator? I mean, I'm just a discontent person in general, so sure, why not? Cheers, Siba Lenny. Glad you like the videos. I think we should quick save, because I haven't saved since I started walking. Did you name somebody in my game Blind or IRL, or are you just like trying to reference the current conversation? And I think they killed all the people. How do I know if you completed it? Okay, so let me tell you this. In traditional RPGs, Archangel, they give you a quest, and it gives you a point on your map, and you go and you collect that quest. What most people interpret as quests in adventure mode aren't actually quests. It's some drunk guy at the bar who's telling you a thing he heard last week about that he heard from so-and-so who's also another drunk who hangs out at the same bar. It's very rare that you'll actually get information from people that is an actual quest. So if your question is, how do I know if you completed it? It's not a quest. That is somebody who just gave you some information about a thing that they heard once. Join me, unprompted, on adventures. Any place is better than this. Let us set off immediately. Welcome, random dude with a mace. I mean, there's dead people everywhere, so this place can't be that good. Hey, random Marksdwarf. Let's go fight demons. Or try to. I mean, sometimes you'll... Like, I got a quest to go kill a giant once. And then went to the location where they supposedly lived. And, it wasn't there. And then was wandering around for a bit more. That guy denied me. And then wandered around a bit. Okay, I thought you were made of gold for a second. Some random naked elf. Typical Dwarven Fortress. Yeah, it's fine. But then only to find out later from another rumor that I heard it from a different person in a different location months after the fact that giant was killed like 100 years earlier. I don't think it's been a week. I'm gonna try it anyway. Really pushing this. You will know suffering soon. Well, that's inconvenient. There we go. I've made it to the caverns. I can now fast travel. Yeah, and some rumors are literally people just lying to you. Taking the Dwarven highways. A lot of this is effectively just noise. No, I mean, most of it is real. Like, as in, most of those things are things that are actively there that you can actively go fight with and for. But what you need to realize is, even though, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can actively go do in, like, as part of, quote-unquote, quests or whatever. Let's fill my quiver. And put everything else in my backpack. But just because there's people telling you that there's things that you can go do doesn't mean that they have fully up-to-date information. So it's not that most of it is, like, if somebody says, oh, there's an artifact in this place, you can go get that artifact at that place. It just requires you going there and figuring out if it's actually still there. And if it's not, then asking somebody else about it. Unless there's a little green square up at the top right of the screen that tells you the direction you need to be heading, it's not actually a quest. I'm in the caverns right now, underneath the Dwarven Fortresses. There's underground farms here, supposedly. The problem is my line of sight's pretty shit here. Somebody was talking about that this morning, so yes. Underground stair. Let's pop here. I don't see no stairs. There are plump helmets everywhere. Can't pick the plump helmets. Boo. Okay, am I beneath a fortress right now? So the one... Brasstone, Tongs Heat, Waned Gorges, Whipped Holes? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, that says Net Contest. I read that as Net Connect. I was like, internet? What? Okay, so this one up here, Cradle Crystals, is the one that's taken over by goblins. That is supposedly run by a goblin overlord and is actively sending demon armies out. The problem is I can't... Okay, so I need to go up this way then. There we go. If you're new to adventure mode, do not even bother going to a Dwarven Fortress. What? Because you'll never find your way out. You really need to be pretty decent at navigating. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. But there is a lot of things in this general vicinity. It's an underground stair. It's crazy getting out. At least it's possible again. For a while there in adventure mode, it wasn't. Because for a while there... There was a period of time where a lot of fortresses just straight up won't even have connections to the overworld, so you can't actually get out via them. What is that called? United Earth. Isn't that there's an army there. Isn't United Earth like a Starship Troopers thing? Okay, I need to drop down and fast travel again. Okay, so I need to go here. You died to a giant cave spider? Yeah, that'd do it. There is a chance I die here. I really hope I don't, but... Let's drink some water. But will there be more cut in the future? There's been cut in the past, there's been cut in the present, and there will be cut in the future. Can I tell you when? No. I binge play CUD. I stated this a lot during the launch week at CUD. I binge play CUD. I get the itch sometimes. When I get the itch, I play a shit ton of it. When I don't have the itch, I forget it exists. And then I come back in a year. Currently, I could not have less of an itch. So when I feel like playing it in the future, I'll play it. But I need to feel like playing it. I need to want to play it. Is it coming for me? Ooh. So many underground farms down here. What is CUD? Caves of CUD. It's a video game. If if my last run had been successful, I'd probably play it sooner, but that run left me so salty by the end of it. I need 6 months. Let's see, where are we? Okay, so I'm underneath United Earth. We're getting close. It's just south of us. Well, southeast. Some game where some stupid... It's either that or you die to monkeys. What? How am I super overburdened? What? Oh, I see the problem here. Get in my backpack. Get in my backpack. I feel like I wasn't overburdened like a minute ago, though. Why am I overburdened now? Let's drop those coins. Maybe also these coins. I don't want to be overburdened if I get ambushed, is the problem. Okay. Let's place that in my pack. How's my inventory now? That's better. Not great, but better. I'm in an ad break in a second, so I'm just going to quick save. It's all a matter of what you're used to. I don't think either of them are particularly complex. It's just a matter of playing it. Person YouTube chat. Is it impossible to embark on a Dwarven highway? No, and you don't want to. Because some of them are not exitable. Was sure an ordeal. That thing was heavy. Yeah, no, they're usually like 100 times your own weight, so that's impressive if you did that. Can pets breed together in adventure mode? No. Can you have a hamster producing backpack with enough of them stuffed inside? No. Okay, so we can see them now on the overworld. Army there. Let's sleep for 4 hours. Oh shit, we're surrounded by trenches. I may actually be in the Goblin Fortress. See, because there's trenches. So this area has been barricaded by the goblins. Let's just save again. Because we're in the ad. It's almost identical. Eddie Ball game with some new features and some bugs fixed. Like, what you need to realize is they're the same game. Older versions of Dwarven Fortress and newer versions of Dwarven Fortress are the same game. It's just got a new UI now. It's mechanically virtually identical. Just with a new UI and bugs fixed and a couple new features. And one thing currently disabled, which I never used anyway, which is building. Let's go some this way, some this way, some this way. I know video games aren't reality because in-game I can issue a command to sleep for 4 hours. Yeah. I don't know. There's certainly some games out there that have like mechanics accounting for lack of sleep. Goblin mountain halls of cradle crystals. All right, let's walk. I don't want to be overburdened. What do I have in my inventory that could be weighing me down so much? Stares at his 158 coins. Well, it's not that even. It's gotta just be these bolts. Okay, now I'm no longer overburdened. That's what I need. I just need to not be overburdened. Okay, so now I'm underneath the Dwarven Fortress. Dwarf fail, mace dwarf. What's going on? Is this an attack? Or you're my friend, though. What injuries? I don't even know your name now that I realize it. Say goodbye. Great listener. Okay, you're Zephon. Got it. So if I hear dwarves talking that aren't Zephon, why is there lava? Oh. Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, they built a road through it. Or wait, was this just... This might be one of the little clusters. Yeah, okay. It's just a cluster. Okay, just don't land in the lava. Whatever you do, that would be awkward. Okay, there's an underground stair here. I don't know why this dwarf keeps commenting about these so-called injuries, because you don't have any injuries, though. These bedrooms, what are these? Okay, so these are forges. What about the one layer up? Probably also forges, right? No, these are bedrooms. Ah, yes, these are bedrooms. Man, if you're a dwarf and you're out of clothing, what a good place to be. I mean, I would expect to be attacked by a demon walking around down here in a place that's actively, you know, owned and operated by demons. I need stairs going up, though. So I am directly below these Goblin Mountain Halls. So I'm just going to follow this. The issue that I have here is I don't have dark vision because I'm not a dwarf. So I could get ambushed extremely easily. Wish me luck, chat. Do please wish me luck. My companion here is talking about some book. They really like my copper gauntlets, apparently. Okay, so it's east. It's a short walk to the east. Well, we're heading east. More forges. Okay, we're underneath it. It may also just not be accessible from underneath, too. Oh, why humans don't... Well, I mean, the reason why you can't attack Mount... Oh, shit. Oh, those are my bolts that I dropped. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there may just not be an entrance to this thing. That does happen sometimes. It's like it's telling me to go north, right? What is this? Blind playing on a weekend? I've been announcing more or less that I'm going to stream every single day for a few days because of Adventure Mode's launch. And also because I'm moving at the end of the week. So, and because this is my job, your boy's got to, you know, make some money before he leaves. And vanishes off into the ether. Okay, so this is just bedrooms. Probably different bedrooms. Yeah, such is the life of having a schedule, you know? Okay, so I guess... Oh boy, this is me being risky. I'm presuming they are just this way. This is tense. This dwarf keeps on complimenting me. We just walked into a different area of the caverns. I mean, what, the gem cubes? The Kinder Surprise eggs, which is my favorite way to refer to them that I've seen. Dwarf is just constantly telling me about things, and I'm just kind of ignoring him. I'm like the silent protagonist. Well, so far, no luck. I think that became obsidian because there was definitely water there before. The surprise mechanics of Dwarven Fortress, Dwarven loot boxes. Okay. I'm gonna try something dumb. Okay, maybe not that dumb. I was thinking maybe there would be a way up here, but there isn't. Just being really hopeful right now that I'll find an entrance into this fort, but it's entirely possible I won't. Just play the cavern music game. Oh, well, that's interesting. I wonder if that's... Oh, no, I see. Okay. It's just... I don't see what's there. feel like I should have felt lag if there was an army in the vicinity. What's up, Carnzor? You can't mine anything in adventure mode without mods. I mean, I could try the dumbest thing, which would just be to sit here and wait. I feel like that would be really, really stupid. I haven't even heard any sounds off in the distance. Are a bit like taverns. Is there a punchline to this, or are you actually trying to say something? Because that almost seems like a joke. It's like they're a bit like taverns. You have to pour your glass of alcohol before you'll have any luck finding what you're looking for. It's not a matter of like, can I find it, or what does it look like? It's more of a, will I even stumble upon it? Because at this point, I'm just kind of hoping I stumble upon it. But apparently it's southwest, so let's go southwest. Let's go south. Because I've gone too far away. Force of evil has arisen in this world. Dreadful wild is in the elder forest of swamps. Seek this place if you hunt the Dingo Man Fisherman. What that? He's just trying to fish, though. So allegedly it's just south of here, but I'm just trying to look up. Because there's always a chance there's just a hole in the ceiling somewhere, and that's where the entrance of the actual fort is. Let's hold this. Oh. No, I don't care. But what I do want is I'll greet the listener. Directions. It's in the closed wire on the... Yeah, that's not going to be super useful, is it? Because it's also possible it's another level down. Well, let's just follow this until... Oh, actually, there's something else I hadn't considered. Something else I hadn't considered. That icon that I'm following could be on the surface. I could just be following a shield icon that's not even here. Although supposedly it's following me now. Yeah, okay, it's got to just be on the surface. Unless it's just moving underground. An underworld portal. What the hell is an... Oh, you mean like through an adamantine spire? What the heck is an underworld portal? You're really surprised that money's not valuable? Money is valuable, but only in the area that it was made. So, like, human faction A money is worth 0 to human faction B. Human faction C money is worth 0 to human faction A. But they both have value in those places. The problem is figuring out who the fuck's whose. So it's way easier to just barter. Just an underground farm. Kind of seems like it. Oh, shit. Hello, human. I am Locum Tongsbronze. Gems are a solid exchange. Same with rings and such. There's a tile called Underworld Gate or something. Oh, that's got to just be the way through the Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the bottom of spires. I thought you meant like jumping through an adamantine spire. I was like, I don't think there's a way out. Let's ask about the beasts. Our people have been tormented by a fearsome foe. Secret Steam, the Scorch of Rope. It's an Etten. It's killed 4 in her lust for murder. Well, I mean, how about instead of that, you join me on adventures through these caves? You're thrilled to join me? Yeah, there we go. Well, I've certainly found the entryway to another fortress soon. More of these. Tons of farms everywhere. I mean, actually, where are we? I'm beneath net contest, apparently. I've also found all of those dots are representing units that we've discovered. Also thought I just saw an icon. Like representing noise, but maybe I'm just seeing things. The Massive Hatchets is in the Torrid Hill. Seek this place. If you okay, that's fine. Roge Fellows, thank you very much for that brand new Prime sub check. Can I get a round of beers for that Prime subscription? It could be one for increased sight range. I mean, it would be useful if I had increased sight range, but I can't control them because they're just recruits. They're not fellow adventurers. Fellow adventurers are controllable. Recruits are not. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, like, there's probably one central location that's connected to all of these, and I just haven't found it. Feel like I'm playing Ultima Underworld. I am on fire. Just gonna real quick fast travel to put the fire out. Found an NPC who wanted an artifact stored. When I initiate a convo, I says I have artifact. What do I do now? Go introduce yourself or don't, doesn't matter. And then go to exchange items or give goods, and you can give him the sword, and then he will give you nothing in return. He's on fire! I was on fire. I'm not on fire anymore. Wait, what? Oh, those are older. Where do you suppose this fire is coming from? There's nothing above, nothing below. I Undulate indeed. Wacky. Increase reputation with that individual, yeah. And other people will hear about it if they talk about it. Walking around with the sword increases reputation. Singing increases reputation. Basically everything increases reputation to a point. Okay, I need to sleep. I'm just going to go south a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's good to see you. Oh, I see they're talking to each other. Sleep for 8 hours. Well, maybe I'm red herringing myself. I've created a red herring for myself, is what I think's happening. Good news is I'm no longer sleepy. So what I guess we should do is travel out of this and then maybe try again on the surface. That or just do this. Wait, 1 hour. How do you tell if any of them is any better than the other? The quality of the craft is at the edge of it, and aside from that, it's all just materials. Generally, the rule of thumb is don't worry so much about the sword itself. Worry about the skill that you have with the sword. Because if you are a novice swords user, you'll suck and it doesn't matter how good the sword is. You could have arguably mathematically the best sword in the universe and you would still die because you'd miss. But aside from that, your best way is to just check the wiki. Zippy, I think that I'm just not even going to respond to you. So YouTube chat, if you want responses, you're going to have to post some emotes or something and clear that last thing that was said. I'm just not even going to. It's not worth my time. I don't need that discussion today. This is where we entered, right here. This is what we were looking for. Although, actually, hold on. Let me just go all the way down to the bottom. Let's see. What's down at the bottom? Aside from more dice. There's always fun little artifact halls down here. Not many people, that's for sure. I mean, I get that this area is like actively under invasion, but fortress entrance is what you're looking for in the little notifier up there. Oh well. Sag. Sure, there's more people in here. Specifically on this layer too. There's the road. Hit spacebar when they talk. You don't prevent it. Having party members will just do that. It's how you discover secrets, and one of the best ways to discover things in the overworld is by paying attention to what your friends say. Pressing spacebar twice usually clears it. So if like I'm walking and they decide to start talking, spacebar, keep walking. Or just keep tapping the move key. You can clear it pretty quickly. But very busy areas will get busy. Okay, so what's the easiest way to get there? I'm thinking go like right here and then try traveling north and we'll see if we can find it. I doubt that that fortress has a surface entrance, but it just fucking well might. Oh well, I'm out of bear meat. Picked a good time. What are we up to? I'm trying to find the front door of a fortress that happens to be in the middle of a demonic and well, not a demonic invasion. They are actively populated with demons. Great. Literally just looking for some lettuce. There we go. You wish you could embark in the cavern layers? You used to be able to, and it was one of the most complained about mechanics in the video game, and the main reason people stopped playing. Unless you mean in fort mode, in which case then just use deep embark, the effect script. But in the case of adventure mode, embarking in Dwarven Fortresses, which is basically how you embark in the caverns, was one of the main reasons people quit the game. Because it was too complicated to find your way out. What? Oh, Great Horned Barn Owl. What time of day is it? Oh, it's the middle of the night. Let's just sleep for 2 hours. Or do I just genuinely have no idea what time of day it is? No, it's just the middle of the night. I'm in an ad break. We'll just sleep for 8 hours. In what way? George? Oops. Killed an owl. That poor owl. Certainly did not deserve that, dude. I'm just gonna do this. Unless you're referencing to literally just... Unless you're... Oh, wait, are you referring to bonked as in, like, I'm dying today? Is my adventurer going to pass away today? The Great Death? My human is 20. In which case, yeah, you may be right. The usage of the word bonk has increased significantly in my chat since I made a certain YouTube video. Okay, that's interesting. I just realized something. My YouTube has crashed behind the scenes. Gotta refresh this. Not the stream, but just the web browser is like not loading YouTube now. You know, ever since Google decided to go full stupid on a lot of things, it's gotten really difficult to use Google and Google websites on Firefox, and I fucking hate it. So currently the YouTube chat just like isn't loading properly for me. I'm in the process of trying to fix it. So I've been ignoring YouTube chat for the last little bit because it just wasn't moving on my screen, but now it's fixed and I can see it again. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, the last thing I saw was 40 minutes ago. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been seized up for. No, it's not fine because sometimes I'll talk at YouTube chat and then not see it move, and then I'll miss things. So it's worth seeing if there's one person talking. I was out in a blizzard. That's annoying. Very dwarfy. Okay, well, this is gonna take a little bit of doing. So the one that I'm going to is, or trying to get to, is the Goblin Mountain Halls, but we'll just move like this. Days travel to the east. Let's just go a little bit east because everything is somewhat east. Hey, we're out of the... getting out of the snow a little bit. Yeah, the word was in fact formally endorsed. You are not wrong. What's got a 3-second delay, Ryder? Gonna destroy some goblins? Well, if I can find the front door, maybe. But most likely what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna be able to find the front door. I'm curious if I can find it though, because it's a Dwarven Fortress that's owned by goblins that fell because it dug too deeply and greedily. So there's demons all over the surface south of me. And there's also a Dwarven Hillocks that's only populated with demons. And I am trying to find this location because I think there might be some interesting stuff there if I can get there. I feel like I'm trying to find the entrance to the Mines of Moria, though, to be honest with you. So I'm seeing some entities right there. What if we just go this way? There you go. Drink some water. Let's do this. And go this button. Tongs heat. It's this one. Ceiling sore. Crafting glaze. These ones with the green, with the blue dots on them, I'm a little bit more optimistic that I'll be able to find the entrance. Tongs heat is far to the northeast. Far. About a day's travel. Oh well, we'll just keep moving. Hopefully we get out of these clouds, which is why my vision is so restricted right now. Also just gonna real quick save and continue playing. It's not inaccurate. No, it's not. It's probably the same size of it too. Memes like that will get you timed out in my chat. Spaceflight. I don't like people memeing about war crimes in either of my chats. I don't care how much RimWorld you've played. Xanos Carthage, though, thank you very much for the $2 in the super chat. Twitch chat, can I get a round of beers? Also, I'll bet you investments are open here on Twitch. Bet you there. Yeah, they are. Look at that. Magical. Hey, person I can't read the username of. It's not in English. So I think that's kind of a hopeful spot. There's a fortress that's just due east. It's Tongseat is that one. So which one's Dong's Heat right now? This one. It's east, northeast. So it's slightly north, but east. Just go north until it says east. Snow all melted. Now it's east. Huh! Do you guys see what just happened? Our friend here is cave adapted. He's been in the caves for too long. That is very funny. Because the sun just came out. It had been cloudy. Renaming your game shortcut to Elf Oblin Goblin Fort because my last 4 world gens had 0 dwarfs, but you're 50. Oh, Jesus. That's pretty bad. It's a short walk to the east, allegedly. Now it's a short walk to the west. Okay. Well, sheet. Okay, now it's south. Yeah, so it is underground then. Or at least this one is. Yeah, okay. So it's direct. This one here is directly beneath us. What's north of us? Dwarven Mountain Halls. Let's go this way. Sorry, did something just attack me? No, I don't think so. Actually, let's do this. Let's try using my companions here. Directions. Ask for directions to this one. The Cavern of Oblivion. Fatal Crypts, the Cavern of Oblivion. What the heck is that? I don't even know what that is, but just searching for it. Oh, it's just a place with a night creature in it? That's just such a cool name, though. Heh, anyway. Directions. You haven't seen me play this mode? I mean, it only came out officially yesterday. Or 2 days... 3 days ago? 3 days ago. Cradle crystals. It's a short walk to the northeast. Okay, sure. Let's continue this and say join. It's the life for me. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the journey together, I think, probably. And then ask them to join me again afterwards, because I want them to... First off, become my hearth person. Cannot accept it. Really? Okay. Well, then, bring up the journey together. And, it was raining on me. It's annoying, is all he's got to say. Guess he doesn't want to talk to me about the journey together. Okay, fine. I'll talk to the other one then. You. Bypass greeting. Journey together. There's a life for you. Yeah, no, I get it. I'll stop talking to you. The thing is, cancel the agreement. There we go. It's for the best, he says. Now he's trying to argue with me. I'm going to change the subject. I'm going to say, join me. Guide me to a location. What? Huh. Probably try a shopkeeper. All right, well, I'll just... I was going to say maybe you could lead me to the entrance, but... Join me, then. Let's continue. Surely any place is better than this. I mean, it is... We are, like, on top of a mountain, so... Dwarven Mountain Halls. I haven't seen the Goblin Mountain Halls pop up onto the compass yet. You've been sidetracked with Pantheon. I think I've seen that game mentioned once or twice. It's good to get sidetracked, though. That makes games more interesting when you get back to them, because you're not expecting updates, right? And then when you get back to them, there's no way that you'll be disappointed, because you'll be like, oh, just new stuff. Well, this is where I got to keep heading. Guess it's that. There it is. Goblin. North-northeast. So it's very far north and east. So let's just go east until it just says north. East, northeast. Okay. Keep going east. It's this one. It's far to the northeast. Which actually isn't that far, but... Just going on a hike several days long. It's a good thing that, like, I had food when I left, because there isn't much in the way of animals up here. Normally, like, there's just sheep and shit everywhere that you have to fight with. Dwarves probably overhunted. Typical dwarves. Or one time crossing the mountains and looking for a fortress, and I found one boulder that wasn't near any others. The entire line of sight you checked for that boulder over 20 times, and eventually it became a hatch. What do you mean by checked that boulder over 20 times? And it began... Like, were you spamming the search button? Because I've never seen that. That's something. How come you have a different icon? That's wild. Okay. Well, noted. I didn't know that. I mean, I've just seen dwarven entrances in the mountains before, but... Okay, well, supposedly it's just due north now. We'll have to do that then. Thanks for the tip. Good news is I'm finding wild animals now. Oh yeah, true. I was once trying to find a location and it was hidden by snow. I feel like most player characters in video games end up being anti-heroes to a degree. Because, like, even when you just try and be good, you eventually just get frustrated with being good and then do something that is very evil. And very much not good. Because most of my, like, evil acts in video games is just out of either boredom or frustration with trying to not be evil. I'm just kind of saying, fuck it. This is usually what ends up happening. Well, we're basically there. Goblin Mountain Halls, it's east. It's a day's travel north now. We're getting there. There's quartzite up here. Instead of having your brain, what is your brain just a pile of dwarves? What is a compass thing in the top left? It's a thing that you have if you play as a hero or a chosen. You don't get that if you play as a ordinary. And it's directing me towards different locations. This is the reason I'm playing as a hero and not an ordinary, so I can actually have a friggin' compass. Just makes things less annoying. I don't know why any sane... This is entirely vanilla, yeah. I don't know why any sane human being would not want this, and ordinary adventurers don't get them, so I'm never going to play as one. Unless there's some way to earn it. It seems like chat's already got you there. What the fuck is that? Oh. I found goblin trenches. Well, that's something. Progress is being made, my friends. Progress is being made. Can I rest here? Yeah, let's just sleep for 2 hours. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw those towers when I was sleeping. But stuff was visible for a moment there. Northwest. Oh shit, I've gone too far. Gone too far. So just due north now? Well, if things go right there, dwarf friend, you won't be getting nauseated by the sun anymore. Progress. Yeah, there you go. Be real funny. Oh, there's a goblin. Not gonna lie, I will laugh pretty damn hard. Hello, goblin person. Gobbler in. Because apparently we're here. We are in the Goblin Mountain Halls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest for 1 hour. Just wait. And you can see the towers for a split second. Let's just drink some unusual liquids and sleep for 8 hours. Because, like, you can see them all here. You can see their different towers and locations. We'll drink one of these. Oh, shit, am I out of food? I'm out of food. Well, that's awkward. Gotta butcher something. Dream, perhaps? Or what, a nightmare? What, where I've ended up? Hello, Goblin. Greetings, my name is Vulquar Cobbleworks. Inquire about any troubles. Let's see, we got the beasts. Yeah. What beasts? Wait, what was that? Dawn is breaking, okay. What beasts? Oh. I don't need to fight some infinite powers minotaur. But I'll ask for the directions anyways. I'll tell a joke. And tell a joke. Easy to please. And then walk away. Trespassing isn't illegal in Goblin Society, so... Just going to wait an hour for dawn to finish breaking so I can see. So I'm out of food, which is a little awkward. For some reason I thought I had more, but apparently I didn't. It really feels like the entrance should be in here somewhere. So let's do the very logical thing, which is follow the goblins. Okay, now it's supposedly east of here. But if we're seeing goblins, that means we're in the general vicinity that's correct. Gloom men are very dangerous. Anything that is not friendly to you could be potentially very dangerous in Dwarven Fortress. Just searching. So many tracks. Hello, human. I'm Nazwig. Ruler. Oh, why don't I just do this? I'm just wondering if your new video, why you recommend goblins for adventure characters? Because they don't need to sleep, and because they don't need to eat. And they don't need to drink, which removes a lot of the necessary management. That's why. Also because they can wear the same size gear as other goblins and dwarves, which makes finding gear for them quite easy. Do you not have an ask about the local ruler? Area, I guess. Ask me when I return to my home. Okay. Guess I can't ask you about the local ruler. Join me! No? Okay, fine. Accuse the creature of being a night creature. And they tell me to calm myself. Fine then. I was really hoping that that would prove fruitful. But it doesn't seem to have. So I guess we'll have to just run around the perimeter a couple of times. Searching periodically. I don't think so, actually. I think that you can enable keyboard mode in adventure mode, and that might let you do that. But, like... Wait, what? That looked like an entrance for a second there. I don't think there's a way to do that. Okay, this looks odd. It's the fact that there's, like, goblins, like, right here that makes me go, I'm trying to get into a Dwarven Fortress that was taken over by goblins, if anybody's trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Or what I'm looking for. Which, turns out, hard to do. It doesn't help that I'm kind of starving as well. Unrelated problem. Okay, so it's also possible that the entrance is somewhere else in these tunnels. And if that's the case, I've got some hunting to do. And every tile is one of those? Oh, that's funny. Sounds like they need to change the default world gen settings. Because, like, they're adjustable in advanced world gen? The fact that these walls are quartzite. They probably need to change both, actually. Because they're like the, you know how in Japan spaceflight they in YouTube chat they grow watermelons in boxes so that they're square. The elves convince the trees to grow in certain shapes for the tools that they need, and then the trees naturally drop them. If you go and explore elven sites in adventure mode, they have these things called shaping trees, which are magical trees that simply grow items in the shape that they need. So rather than crafting tools, the trees just grow them. So they're just sitting there, hanging out, chilling, vibing, training animals. And the trees do the work for them. That's why all their items are described as grown items. Just because our feeble dwarf minds can't comprehend the complexities of elven culture doesn't mean it isn't a thing. And then play Dwarven Fortress, saying that I made the game instead of doing extra work. Well then, you didn't know much about computers. Well, there you go. They won't leave the group. Saying goodbye to them ends the conversation. If you want them to leave the group, you have to discuss the journey together and then cancel the agreement. Or issue a demand or give them an order and order that they stay there. Hopefully you're not in an ad. I know what I signed up for in regards to finding caves are a pain in YouTube chat. I know what I signed up for. Because the reward could possibly be very worth it. If I wait for 1 hour. There's a tower here. Let's go to that. Didn't I have limited time today? Yeah, one of the texts from my parents gave me an extra hour. I have to be somewhere at 7:30. It's 5, so I've got time. But I don't have that much more time. I would just like to find the entrance to this if possible. Almost there. So that supposed location of a tower. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Looked like it. Nope. Okay, so it's just... Wait, whoa. Keep seeing things for a split second and thinking I'm seeing things, but I'm not. Now my dad's calling me. I specifically told him not to call me today. Hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. It's not his fault. I communicated poorly, I think. This seems like goblin structures. Labyrinthine goblin structures. Okay, so if I wait for 1 hour, it's up there. Okay. I'm looking for that goblin tower that's on the surface, supposedly. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Ah. Gosh. Okay. So sometimes goblin towers have tunnels going underground. If they happen to have tunnels going underground in one of these, it is likely that that would connect with a fortress, if there's one. Now he texts me. This can't be the most entertaining activity I could be doing, so I'm sorry. The problem is I am getting thirsty and hungry in game. I don't want to like start starving. Does that be bad? And Dwarven Fortress are essentially useless fighters. You know, I don't even. I give up. You guys can babble about elves all you want. I don't need to worry about this conversation, to be honest. If you guys just want to go on about how much you hate elves, go nuts. Leave me out of it. I'm not here to justify your hate. That's kind of approximately where those two goblins were when I walked in initially. There's the next one that I'm going to. No talking or voices or anything in this one either. Or these are just scouting towers and not actually going to have anything in them. Wow, this is tall. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. It's unknown material floor hatch. Sorry, what? I'm not locked up here, am I? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I couldn't pass through that. Can goblins live sustainably? Well, they don't need to eat or drink, so it's pretty easy for them to live sustainably. But murder is legal, so I'm sure that's a challenge. Okay, so there's another one down this way, just south. I do actually really like the goblin trenches. Just the way they look feels really cool. here. I've lost it again. Let's try this way. Just go south. Not red hungry yet, but I am getting hungrier. Let's wait for 1 hour. Okay, it's just straight south. Or not south, west is the direction I need to go. So I only have a few seconds to see that little map. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see, can I go down? Ah, nothing at the bottom. Tisk. Yeah, these must just be scouting towers then. Can't make heads or tails of this space. Yeah, they're always a nutty maze made by insane people. You kind of start to understand the logic of it if you spend hours in them, though. Which, it's kind of like being in an IKEA, I guess. I'm going to head towards those blue dots. Is what I'm going to do. 'Cause I want to know what those blue dots are. Because we're actually getting hungry as well, so I need to leave this area and find some food. Because currently I'm getting hungry. And my dwarf friend here is vomiting again. Oh, shit! Why is there a bunch of dwarves here? Well then. There's a religious dwarf over here. And you're sitting on a pile of vomit. That's unpleasant. There's also a baron. Hello, you. Hello, human. I am Vokar Flared Mirror. Praise be to the persuasive. I don't know why we're fighting, but apparently we're fighting. Ask how they're feeling. The sun's so disgusting. Inquire about troubles. Let's see, we've got beasts. Okay, that's clearly not going to be that interesting. Traveling? Are you traveling? You're not traveling. Ruler. Ask about somebody. Let's ask about your profession. I was a historian for 55 years of my life. Oh, damn. Say goodbye to you. Instead, talk to the Baron. Ask about troubles. Got beasts. What beasts? I'll ask you about the beasts. Our people have been tormented by a fearsome foe, the massive hatchets of the Torrid Hill. Seek this place. If you seek that minute, I'm pretty sure I killed that Minotaur. They're confident and not upset or anything. Ask about your profession. I was once a cook. I'm now a consort. Okay, so you're a cook. Got it. Yeah, that religious person I was talking to initially probably does in fact know a lot. Are they walking? I'm just gonna follow them. Usually, if you're food. If you're in a place in Dwarven Fortress and you see people walking and it's close to and it's like a location of close to a location of interest, it's generally the safe assumption that they are actively walking to the place of interest. You're a peddler? Like, I probably just found the entrance to a Dwarven Fortress somewhere. It's just a matter of seeing where they go. There we go. Are you edible? Are you eatable? Can I do the eating of you? Because I don't want to eat my one eyeball. I will eat the one eyeball if I have to, but... There we go. Let's pull these 7 pieces of meat out. Eat 1, eat 2, eat 3. There we go. And then let's grab those lungs. And let's grab that liver. Okay, where are you headed? Let's just follow this guy. Some ranger. Okay. I'm gonna search this area. Time to find a weird rock. Or something else. Can bird-type people fly? Absolutely. And if you have a mount that can fly, that you can ride, you can absolutely fly on it. Okay, well, I'm just going to wait for an hour. Like, this is either the entrance to a fortress, or... Actually, I wonder. This is either the entrance to a fortress, or these are all refugees. But they don't have a question to ask them why are they traveling, so they live here. Because they're not actually traveling. Oh shit, it's the mayor. Life is in a word, death. Uh-huh. You want to ride an angel? That would be difficult. You could be an angel, though. You've got beasts, yeah? Is it still just that one minotaur that you want to kill? By fear, secret mind, the point of rope. Seek this place if you hunt the wistful torches. The Etten. Oh, wow. The vile fiend has killed 4 in her lust for murder, among them my younger sister. Oh, wow. Okay. Nearly a day's travel. It's oddly close. I'm just going to walk in a straight line. Just looking at the rocks. I'm seeking holes in the ground. God, this game becomes a just one more turn thing for me after a while. I wish I could book a meeting with the mayor and then get them to lead me to their office. This is fascinating to me. So there's a beast up here. Let's go in that direction. The drop liquid is drop liquid on ground or put liquid in your bag. It drops it on the ground, but you can pick it back up. You can fill liquid. If you drop liquid on the ground, it lands directly underneath you. And you can then fill containers from that liquid. Just don't move. The second you move it, it'll stop it from working. Night is falling. Well, let's sleep for 8 hours. Yeah, so these dwarves just aren't moving. This is such a peculiar place to me. Like, I hope you guys are, like, enjoying this exploration to a point. Because I am. I think this is kind of fascinating, but... Well, whatever that beast was, it's gone. I need that storm to clear, and I need day to break. Alright, well, that's better than nothing. How big are the clouds? Guess there's a beast over there. These more trenches? Oh shit, they are. Damn. This whole area is just trenches. It's kind of nuts. Especially when food gets scarce. Yeah, well, we're a little bit less desperate now, but... Well, actually, I don't think I've gotten desperate yet. I do have that demonic, that demon eyeball that's sitting in my inventory as kind of like backup food. Although eventually you start to just feel like Arabian Nights where it's like, just leave me! Save yourself! That's kind of what it turns into eventually, at least for me. Not a genuine question, YouTube chat. Don't goblins use photosynthesis in 40k? Actually, I guess that's also a question for Twitch chat, because I don't actually know. But isn't that a 40k thing? Sure, orcs, goblins, same thing. I know they're not. Please don't hit me. I did nothing wrong recently. I know that orcs are fungi. Yes, I know that much. It's because they're fun guys, you know? They're the chillest dudes. Not the smartest, but chillest. Okay, well, this guy hasn't moved, so I'm just going to go to that shield. I do also need to check the weather, though. The one benefit I'm having right now is my dwarf friend here, who is cave adapted, isn't vomiting when the clouds are out. So that's actually good for his well-being, but for me, not so much. Although, I need to just wait an hour because I need my other companion to catch up. Oh, no, did I lose him? Oh, no, there you are. Okay. Whew. I just heat up my ice so that I have something to drink. There we go. Thankfully, the snow means that there's virtually infinite water here. Let's climb there. Don't try and jump. Oh fuck. Well, that answers what that was. What do you do, Gecko Brute? Oh, fuck me, it's got webs. Fussrow Dwarf. Well, I gotta say, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed this adventurer a lot. The question is, where is it? Wrestler. Oh, no, he's saying it. Death, this is truly horrifying, is all he's saying. Cursed to live in a horrifying existence. This isn't a forgotten beast. This is a brute. A brute is a demon. A forgotten beast comes out of caverns. This is a demon, not a forgotten beast. The spicy music is like, so the spicy music is accompanying this. Well, there you go. Looks deadly as hell. It has webs, so yes. I think it being on a lower level and not wanting to climb is what's going to save my life. Oh, I think it killed my companions. What the fuck was that? Man, if only it just had poison bite or something, we could try fighting it. Okay, I know we did get away. Blind thought he was ruining the world with the yeah, no, I haven't even damaged this world. This world's just like, buddy, we're like on the brink of apocalypse anyway. Also, I did try using my magic power on him. And I think they're immune to it. I tried using the push ability that I have. And I don't think it affected it. I'm pretty sure push has a weight limit. God damn it. That would be too smart, wouldn't it? That would make sense. Might be too heavy. Yeah, probably. It's probably the same as like drawbridges. You can't fling demons. Yeah, no, my two friends are dead. Nobody should ever follow me. Like, most of the, like, deaths that I've caused haven't been because I've killed them. It's because I've taken them somewhere exceptionally dangerous and then they've died. Apparently there's another mountain hall like right here. Where I am right now. Allegedly. Although, once again, probably actually just underground. I kind of feel like I'm playing, like, you know those, that point in every Legend of Zelda game where you need to, like, use a bomb and blow a hole in a wall? It's kind of what this feels like. It's all my tracks, right? Well, I figured out the problem that those dwarves over there are having. The game just got laggy. Why? I mean, I would have been pretty stoked if there was if I could have faced off with that demon and it could have just had like an ability that I could have possibly fought against, but Toady has stated that they're placeholders. That was what he could get together in less than a month. Scoops. But they've already like changed pretty dramatically in the time that since they were initially added. They were originally all identical and now they vary in their layouts. The things that populate them is now more varied as well. So I just presume that that will upgrade slowly and change slowly with time. Because the goal of this patch was to just simply get adventure mode out, not necessarily add a ton of stuff to it. Because, you know, we all know Toady. You could have just worked on this for all eternity. I was trying to say eternity, but like using the word toad. It didn't work. There's one that's just due west. Whipped holes. Let's try going to the whipped holes. Whipping holes. Mm-hmm. I'm in an ad break, but there isn't exactly a ton going on, so. Watch all of these mountain halls actually be in the third cavern layer. It's certainly possible. I don't think it'll be quite that simple. I think that's going to be like a very slow multi-step. Toadernity, there you go. What does the tome in the first slot of my inventory do? What does that tome in the first slot of the inventory do? Oh, wait, you mean this? The quest log? It tells you about notable events that you're aware of. And agreements that you've had. And sites that you know about. Animals that you can find. Artifacts you're aware of. All that stuff. It's the UI. It's not your inventory. Just walking south. Let's just get out of these mountains. Actually, hold on. Which one is that? It's Hazy Crafts? Yeah, let's head towards Hazy Crafts. That or I could go to Page Tangles. So that probably has a way down. You made the mistake of playing before D&D, and what'd that do to you? Did you not make it to D&D? Yeah, it's sort of like a quest log, but also not really. It's more like an events log. Is that UI? South, southeast, what's that? What's a dwarves camp? Okay. Like that's, I don't think that's actually a camp. I'm pretty sure that that's actually a, Okay, so hold on a second. I'm just like theorizing something right here. Dwarven Mountain Halls, Dwarven Mountain Halls. Dwarven Mountain Halls, Anvil Race is a good name. Okay, so I'm starting to think I probably should know this already. But Dwarven Fortresses retouch the surface. Mountain Halls don't, I'm presuming now. Because I'd swear that I've found entrances to mountain halls on the surface before, but maybe I'm just going crazy. By getting stronger. As you gain strength, because like when I started, my carry capacity was 69. I'm now up to 90 carry capacity. You gain carry capacity as your character gets stronger. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a hamster man, you'd only be able to carry 11. So, or rather, a weak hamster man. So it could be worse. I know that probably doesn't help all that much, but if stuff is in your backpack, you get a carry bonus to it. If you see a random horse walking around in a human city, they're usually, keyword here is usually, friendly. So you can be, or rather, you can right-click on them and claim them as your pet, and then you can put your stuff on the horse. It's probably the best route of action. It's usually what I do at the beginning. Okay, let's just keep running this way. What if you were playing a Bronze Colossus? Well, you can't do that without modding the game, so then it could be literally just about anything. If you're playing a Elephant Man, you'll have like 300. But if you're playing a modded character like a Bronze Colossus, then like your carry capacity would be whatever you set it to. Because you're already modding the game at that point. There we go. We're almost here. Question is, which one is this? So this is Union Whips. This one down here is where the demons are. Yeah, until you realize that most of them, the vast majority of them, are Elven culture, and the only weapons that you can start with are made of wood. In regards to an Elephant Man or a Rhino Man. Just like it sounds like it would be great to have one of those in your fortress until you realize that they are the same situation as livestock where they need to graze. All right. I made it back here. Chat room, there still is some truth to the question that was asked not too long ago in chat, which is, didn't you have somewhere to be today? Yeah. And I gotta go, because I gotta eat some dinner first. So I will be streaming tomorrow. Normal time, 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm heading off to a thing I gotta get to tonight. Tomorrow's stream will be shorter than today's stream. Today's stream was going to be the short stream because I was going to go to my parents' house, but then my parents texted me a couple times. And it turns out that today's not going to be the short stream because, you know, they were busy. So I have to go over to my parents' house. But tomorrow will be the short stream, in fact. So, Twitch chat, stick around for a second. YouTube chat, I'm shutting you down now. If you guys want more stream, obviously, keep an eye on this space for tomorrow. But otherwise, if you want to watch somebody on Twitch play some